Step 1. Use the compass rose to identify the direction you are traveling. The compass rose is a series of 3 circles surrounded by numbers. The outer circle is to help you find true north, represented by a star or 0. The inner circle points to the magnetic North Pole. At the time of charts printing, you can use a magnetic compass to navigate with the compass rose as a guide. Keep in mind that the magnetic field over the Earth changes over time, so you will need a magnetic compass or an updated map to make use of the compass rose. Step 2. Follow green buoys for navigational guides. These buoys mark water channels. The colored circles you see on the chart correspond to the buoys you will see floating along the channels as you travel. Travel markers are numbered, tracking your route easy. Red markers show the right side of a channel, while green markers show the left side. The apparent colors keep you oriented no matter which way you travel. Step 3. Look for anchors to find anchoring points for boats. The anchoring is a familiar symbol on charts showing waterways close to land. An anchor means you can let down your boat's anchor safely in that area. Anchoring points may be labeled with numbers or descriptions to describe what kind of boats are allowed to stay there. For example, an anchor point marked DW means deep water. Only deep water vessels will anchor there. A number like 24 stands for 24 hours, so you can only keep your boat in the area for a day at a time. Step 4. Note rocks and other dangers circled on the map. Dangerous obstacles like rocks and shipwrecks are all circled. Some circles are dotted, meaning that the obstacles are submerged. If the lines are solid, the obstacles are at least partially above the water. Many modern charts now mark these spots in purple. Obstacles are generally represented by circles with symbols like asterisks and plus signs. There are many different symbols and they often vary between charts. Some charts use picture symbols such as a boat to represent a partially sunken shipwreck. Step 5. Follow arrows for the speed and directions of currents and tides. Currents are indicated by arrows with numbers over them. The direction of arrow tells you which way the currents move. The number lets you know that the water speed is in knots. Currents and tides change all the time. Take the arrows as a prediction for the way water normally flows. Keep watch as you travel for anything out of ordinary. Step 6. Read abbreviation to identify important features in the area. Since charts have a limited amount of space, map markers have to rely on abbreviation to label markers. Some letters indicate a type of seafloor. Others label landmarks like towers, wharves, and government stations. Some common seafloor abbreviations include S for sand, M for mud, and C for coral. RRK stands for rocky floor. TR indicates a nearby tower, while WHF stands for warp and BN means beacon. CG may indicate a Coast Guard station on a US map. Step 7. Download a separate chart for a list of less common symbols. The full title of the chart is NOS Chart Number 1, Symbols, Abbreviations, and Terms. It isn't actually a C chart, but it contains a list of all chart symbols you may encounter. The chart covers all US charts. Charts made in other countries may have different symbols. Check with your government's maritime office for a reference.